What's good, y'all? If it's your first time, hit the subscribe button. If you return to the channel, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for supporting the content. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say, man, it's just a few days until the new year starts, and I've learned something really important this year. You know what I'm saying? And that is like not to judge people, not to hold grudges, and not to seek revenge. You know what I'm saying? And like our society designed for us to judge people. You know what I'm saying? Like in terms of like when we're in class, we're getting graded. You know what I'm saying? And that grade, you can assume that someone is smarter than someone else and all that. You know what I'm saying? What car you drive, where you live. You know what I'm saying? And that is from our society. You feel me? But as for myself, man, like I've been through a lot of things this year. You know what I'm saying? Including being a full-time dad, you know what I'm saying, and having issues with my child's mom and stuff, you know what I'm saying, and when not having things my way, you know what I'm saying, the quickest thing I did was, to judge and to pass judgment, you know what I'm saying, and to have expectations, you know what I'm saying, and I was building a lot of resentment and anger, you feel me, because I expected something from this person, and every time I would get let down, every time, you know what I'm saying, it's back to square one. The important concept of this video is like, man, like when we judge people, bro, we're judging ourselves, man. You know what I'm saying? There's this concept called non-duality. You know what I'm saying? Basically in Buddhism, but it's also mentioned in the Bible as well. You know what I'm saying? So basically it's like we are one. You know what I'm saying? Every human being that you see on this earth, we are one. You know what I'm saying? We might look different, but we are one. We are the same. You know what I'm saying? The homeless man on the corner is you. You know what I'm saying? And that's when they say treat others as how you want to be treated. Romans 12 verse 14 in the Bible says, do not pass judgment on others. As for the one who is weak in faith, welcome him. You know what I'm saying? And what this means is that when we see people and they act a certain way, they do a certain deed or they do something malicious or whatever, you know what I'm saying? That does not define them. You know what I mean? There are different versions of people, just like there are different versions of you, yourself. You know what I'm saying? Your thoughts, your actions. You know what I'm saying? So people are not who they are, it's where they are spiritually. You know what I'm saying? For example, like y'all think that somebody that is a Christian, go rob a bank. You know what I mean? It's gonna go rob a jewelry store or whatever the case may be. And sometimes we compare ourselves with people and say like, yo, saying if I was this person, I would have done this and I would have done that. You're not that person. We are one spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Because the book of Genesis, God created man and woman, you know what I'm saying? Like he took a rib from Adam and he made Eve with that, you know what I'm saying? That is duality as well, right? Creating one. So we are one together in spirit, you know what I'm saying? We're not separate from each other, you know what I'm saying? If you try to hurt somebody, you're hurting yourself. If you try to seek revenge, you're seeking revenge on yourself, you know what I'm saying? And even the book, the great book, I didn't really understand the Bible that much until this year. Love your neighbor is what you love the way you love yourself, meaning that your neighbor is you. You know what I'm saying? Everyone around you is basically a version of you. You know what I'm saying? We feel the same feeling. We have the same emotions. We have the same life cycle. You know what I'm saying? If you fill a stadium with people and, you know what I'm saying, something dramatic happens, you're gonna feel it. They're gonna feel it. But bro, like ain't good for when people judge you and they don't know you. You know what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about you, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ever been judged by someone and you're like, yo, like, and they come to tell you like, yo, you're not what people say you are. You know what I'm saying? And it happens to me a lot. You feel me? And people will go in your past and try to find things about you to justify what they heard. You know what I'm saying? But why? Why feel the need to go back in someone's past just to find, like, sometimes it's necessary, but are we really judging from the heart? You know what I'm saying? Are we judging from the heart? You know what I'm saying? Because God is love. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not going with the heart, you know what I'm saying, you're going with your mind. You know what I'm saying? And your mind can change. You know what I'm saying? Your mind is going to change. But are you coming with the heart? You know what I'm saying? When they say God is love, it's deeper than what it means. You know what I'm saying? It means that everything you do it with love. You know what I'm saying? Like when you cook with love. You know what I'm saying? Like you can taste food and you can taste the people that put love into that pot. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise to that, like, the heart is one of the powerful organs. The heart is a representation of God. You know what I'm saying? When babies are born, the heart is formed before the brain. That's the first organ, because this is how the world circulates. You know what I'm saying? When you really move from a place of hate and animosity, it's a very hard thing to do, to just come up with negative and bad emotions about somebody else, man. Because you're gonna run out, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this year, I'm on, people that hate me, or, you know what I'm saying, or whatever you got against me, man. Like, I ain't even care. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing love regardless. You know what I'm saying? You don't like it, well, oh well. You know what I'm saying? See, when you react a different way of how people want you to act, you surprise them. You know what I mean? Because when you moving from a place of love, when you moving with your heart, bro, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got time to hold grudges, man. There's some people holding grudges for years. You know what I'm saying? Angry at family members, angry at friends for years, holding grudges. You know what I mean? 5 years done pass and you don't forget about this shit. You're holding on. You're taking that to your grave, man. Life is short, man. So what if you don't see that person again? You know what I'm saying? What if you don't see that person again and you're holding that shit on? And sometimes, bro, like, it takes things traumatic to happen for people to realize and think and love with the heart. And you know what I'm saying? I can't say that I'm super religious, you know what I'm saying? But some of these Christians out here, man, y'all need to do better, man. And I'm not saying that from a judgmental place. I'm just saying that in a place of acting with faith, right? Because some of us, we're not really moving with the word, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what the Bible is the word, and you use it as a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about going to church every Sunday or whenever you go to church. It's about living the word. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying my spirituality is way more than it was before. You gotta grow spiritually, man. And when you really grow your spirit and elevate your consciousness, you really can't go back into a certain way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? You can't go back. You know what I'm saying? Once you've opened that side, you can't go back. You really understand people and understand, like, humans in general. You know what I'm saying? And I guess this year I've been really looking into myself and trying to be a better me, a better version of me. And that is like what I really stumble on, you know what I'm saying? Trying to be more spiritual, not trying to be more spiritual, aware. and trying to be aware of myself, it's really opened my heart up. You know what I'm saying? Like once you really move from the heart, you do things without questioning. You know what I'm saying? You do things without thinking twice. You feel me? And you know what I'm saying? Before I couldn't really do that. You know what I'm saying? But we can't pray for someone's downfall, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we should wish for the best for others, man. You know what I mean? Even if they did us wrong, we gotta wish the best for others. You know why? We don't want to hinder our blessing, man. We don't want to hinder what the Most High has in store for us. It's easy to spread hate, man, but we gotta spread more love, man. You know what I'm saying? Spread more love, man. And my mission this year is to spread more love. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if I, you know what I'm saying, you hate me, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, I'm spreading love, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a big difference when you really move with your heart and you don't move with negative intentions. You don't move with bad intentions, you know what I'm saying? Right? You ain't got no grudge. You ain't got no animosity, man. Blessings are gonna hit, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get opportunities, you know what I'm saying? Because you ain't really focusing on the past, you know what I'm saying? And we can go back in the past, you know what I'm saying? But when you go back, just make sure they're coming out with good things, you know what I'm saying? And remember the people that were there for you, bro, in your times when you wanted someone, you know what I'm saying? That times when you needed help, you know what I'm saying? That times when you were down, you feel me? And I can't say I had everything well for me this year, you know what I'm saying? But I'm very thankful for it. The people I had around me this year to, you know what I'm saying, really support me and get me back up, you know what I'm saying? And don't forget where you were, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times the life moves so fast that, you know, sometimes we don't remember people in good times. You know what I'm saying? We just remember the wrongs. You know what I'm saying? We just remember the wrongs, but we don't remember all the good times. You feel me? We don't remember the good things they did, the goodness in that person. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about life is, man, like when you look at people and you could find what you want to find, but when you see God in someone else, you see God in yourself looking back at you. You know what I'm saying? So that is what it is, man. Like, everything is a reflection of yourself. You know what I'm saying? And once you really get in that high state, really nobody's gonna move you off center. And you know what I'm saying? You're gonna keep elevating, you're gonna keep growing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what life is about, man. Like, we don't want to be stuck with the same mindset, with the same mentality as the previous years, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta elevate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I read something somewhere, is that the human mind or the brain does not go back. And it's the same with your spiritual path. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna want to go back. You know what's on the other side because you've been there. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we relate to people because we've been in their situation. We've been there before. You know what I'm saying? But in general, you know what I'm saying? Learn how to not seek judgment on other people, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta bother with no revenge. I'm not looking for revenge, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't want revenge, man. I'm leading with love. I'm leading with kindness. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, the people that really judge people out here and go hard against people are really hard with themselves, for real, on a personal level. You know what I'm saying? Because when you really have love for yourself and self-compassion for yourself and self-awareness, you really won't be going lashing out against people and all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna really humble yourself and know that how it feels, you know what I'm saying? And think about the other person. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, more times we're stuck in our own ways, man. And we think about ourselves most times. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes we got to put ourselves in the other person's shoes. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's hard. It is hard because the last thing you want to admit is that, yo, think of how the other person is thinking. It's very uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? I did that. You know what I'm saying? I tried it a few times, and it doesn't feel well for you to know that, yo, you know what I'm saying, I'm wrong, or, you know, or see yourself as wrong in the other person's shoes, but you got to do it. That's the only way you're gonna grow and, you know what I'm saying, I'm mature spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, some people say they're mature, but yo, you know, your consciousness, your mindset is still the same. Like when, you know what I'm saying, like when you were in high school, or, you know what I'm saying, in 10, 15 years past, and you still have the same mindset, you still have the same spirit. But you got to really make yourself uncomfortable sometimes and think of a different way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? There's not no one way, but you got to think of a different way of thinking, a different way of problem solving, a different way of everything. You know what I'm saying? When you think of one thing, think of something else. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about, man. And the more vast you are, the more open you are, the easier it will be. You feel me? And yeah, man, like, you know what I'm saying? You are one with everybody. You are one with the Creator. You're one with the Most High. You're one with someone else. Yes, you might seem separate, but like, if you look at the earth with the body of water they have, you know what I'm saying, it's spread out. Like, you know, they name the Atlantic Ocean the Pacific Ocean, but it's water. You know what I'm saying? The birds around, you feel me? There's different species of birds, but they're all birds. You feel me? Like, this is how the Most High created this world. You know what I'm saying? If you look around, you'll see the concept of one, the whole, collectively. You know what I'm saying? I've hurt people before, and I hurt myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you give to someone, you also make yourself happy. So, yeah, you see it. You know what I'm saying? 2025 is on the way, man. We're moving with good heart, good intentions, good deed. You know what I'm saying? No more time for hate. No more time for bad vibes. You feel me? In the Bible, it says, render your heart and not your garments. And the heart is the most powerful organ, you know what I'm saying? And you got to use your heart in most situations, you know what I'm saying? Don't get stuck on the mind and the brain and overthinking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Use your heart and you'll get farther in this life than most people. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when you're speaking with compassion. That's when you're speaking with empathy. There's a high vibrational energy. There's a high vibrational emotions. You know what I'm saying? It's the God Rich Show. It's your boy D. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe. I'm out, man.